Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a track with PhaseOne and ERRA, which I am extremely excited for. The track is called World Unknown, and earlier this year PhaseOne did a song with Polaris that was just fantastic. At that point I was doing a lot of hiking, a lot of cardio, and it was brilliant. But this, I'm really excited to see this combination. I've talked a ton about ERRA on the channel at this point. I love ERRA, they're one of my favorite bands, so I wanted to be sure to get a video going for this. I will link the music video that is on UNFD's channel, as well as all of PhaseOne and ERRA's social media in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Wow. Wow, this is so cool. PhaseOne and ERRA, World Unknown. Let's discuss.
As expected from this collaboration, it's a very cool track and different than I was expecting, in the sense that really the only part that felt like completely instrumentally different would be the chorus. The chorus is like, you know, makes you realize that Jesse's vocals kind of soaring over some, I don't know, I don't want to like mislabel it, because for me, when I hear stuff like that, I automatically think like dubstep and stuff, but I am not very well versed in like the world of electronic music personally. Like I know people who are and have kind of been associated by like that much, but not to the point where I can like, you know, talk about it and know what I'm talking about. But the chorus is definitely something different feeling. I mean, the whole song, but like where you get where JT first comes in and like that main riff, you know the riff that I'm talking about. That riff, you have that, and then other than that, that's in that first JT verse that we get. But then in the second part with him, I mean, in what I'm referencing here, he sounds, you know, I'm not putting any shade to that at all, but on that second JT verse that comes in, he sounds absolutely just gnarly, and wherever those secondary like background screams are coming from, it sounded so good. So that was something, I guess, like I didn't really think as far as like, is that something that we'll get in the song, but that moment of it definitely caught me by surprise. And then there just is like a very obvious like not influence, because it's a PhaseOne and ERRA collaboration, but the PhaseOne sound, it just is, it meshes so well here with ERRA, and ERRA sound meshing well with PhaseOne as well, I feel like in the chorus especially. But like some of that, like I'm not sure what some of the terminology is for it, but just like some of the light electronics and having that really like kind of like a slower, chilled beat on the chorus instrumentally with those soaring sort of Jesse vocals. The mixture of that and having the guitar work that this track does have, some of that build-up that's used here while blending with what we're talking about, and like that sort of like atmosphere, and you know, that's not even something I've touched on yet, but the atmosphere in this track as well, which goes hand in hand with both genres, I think, that are present here, that are sort of being blended together. So having that atmosphere is some like common ground that, I don't know, hopefully that resonates at least somewhat, because I don't want to spend too much time trying to like dive into that, because I feel like I don't even fully understand. But I do want to do a bunch more listening to this. I just like these collaborations a whole lot, especially where it's something like I've talked about a little bit on the channel, where like I don't do, like I was just saying, I don't listen to much electronic music, and it brings in something different to my listening. That is 100% how I felt earlier this year. That was really like the first time PhaseOne had been put onto my radar, other than through Marcus Bridge. Marcus Bridge would be the very first time that, you know, I heard of PhaseOne, and lightly on my radar since then. But now I'm very interested, and I want to look further into what's been done by PhaseOne, and because these collaborations are just very cool, and I'm hoping there will be more in the future for us to look forward to, because yeah, it's again something that I'm, you know, blending with something I know super well, ERRA, and these vocals, even Jesse Cash in general, because I think the style here is not even just specific to ERRA. Like JT's part feels very JT, and Jesse's part feels very specific to him. So like in that, I mean like his other projects and stuff, like it's just his signature sound of his vocals. So it feels like everyone played a very significant role here, and I'm excited to put this on repeat. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I will link the video that I used for World Unknown on UNFD's channel, as well as all of ERRA's social media, PhaseOne social media, in the description of this video. You'll also be able to find my link tree, which I mention in every video. It's got the invite for the Discord server where our community is based out of. We have music related channels and conversations for upcoming release dates, for spoiler threads for music that's just come out, Last FM stats, merch, all sorts of stuff, and then unrelated to music conversation as well. Video games, photos, entertainment, pets, all sorts of stuff. So if you're interested in coming to join, check the community out. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. I post all music related content on there, sometimes shows if I've been to one recently and have pictures or videos to share of my merch collection I post on there, which I am constantly adding to. I do not run out of stuff to post in regards to merch. And then every Friday I post a chart of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week, top 25 albums, EPs, singles, and how much I've listened to each thing on the chart. You get the idea of music related content. So my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts, but I will have it in the link tree in that description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.